Today we are looking at the role of information systems in business. To start with, of course, last week and in the previous engagements, we looked at the course introduction, and we were able to look at the key concepts and terminologies in as far as this course is concerned. So today we are trying to evaluate the role of information systems. Why are they important in business? In case you have an organization, for example, why should you adopt an information system, or why should you adopt the use of information systems? Are they relevant? Okay, so we're going to have our discussion rotating around that. Now, when you look at, for example, what happened since last year, I think around the month of February, the world has witnessed something that has not happened before, whereby almost all businesses were affected. Now you find that there are those businesses that were forced to close down or to shut down, whereas there are those that took it to their advantage to boom. Okay, chances are high that those that took it their advantage to boom were those businesses that were, first of all, involved in the use of ICT to operate. Okay, whereby they can, regardless of whether there's a total lockdown, whether customers are able to move physically or not, they were still able to have their operations running normally. Why? Because the customers are able to get the services they want in real time, and at the same time, the business is able to generate as much revenues as possible, and actually even more revenues than during normal operation. Now, the question is, what advantages, what benefits do information systems play in the business? Okay, you'll find that many of us, or some of us, or even our parents have some small businesses, or even some of them have what we could call sound businesses. Okay, now ask yourself, should I really need to integrate ICT? Okay, when we talk about information systems in this course, first of all, we are referring to computer-based information systems. Why? Because an information system doesn't necessarily mean something on a computer. It can even mean, for example, the paper-based or file-based system, okay, like what we used to have in the previous days before ICT became the order of the day. Okay, now for us, we're talking about computer-based, whereby I can, for example, get a mobile phone and I transact. Okay, just like some of us right now, we are using computers in the name of phones, smartphones. Okay, I can still get a phone which is not even smart, okay, and transact again. Just look at, for example, how Umeme does. If you want to pay for Umeme, you want to buy Yaka token, okay, you want to pay for DSTV, you want to buy airtime, you want to pay for bills, any bills you can think of. We may not necessarily need to have a smartphone, but you can have any phone that can connect to the network, and I'm able to transact. Okay, so sometimes, maybe, for example, for like the case of Windeje, we can not only use smartphones like we're doing right now, but we can also use other devices like desktops and like iPads and so on. Then we have things like websites, okay, systems like websites, okay, web portals, such as the one we use for learning, the learning management system we are using currently. Okay, not only that, we have another one called ARMS, that's Academic Records Management System, the one that we use to upload results and the one students use to upload results. We have Zvarsity. Okay, you find that in any institution or organization, it is possible to have a single system doing everything, or multiple systems. Now, let's have the discussion based on that background. what role or which roles do information
So that's where our discussion is going to be. So I'm going to ask the members, like I told you previously, that me in my classes, I always expect each one of us to participate and contribute. So I give you the list percentage and expect to get more from the audience. So I want each one of us to say something. We're going to start off. Let's start with Navage, Reka, Sylvia. Yes, Sylvia, imagine you have a business. Where would you wish to integrate information systems and more so computer-based information systems in that business?
Good morning.
Sylvia? Morning.
Good morning. Yes, well, first of all, I think I would use that just for marketing. Because these days businesses of today have gone online. For example,
Okay.
I can advertise my goods online and I get customers whereby they can come to me online, I deliver to them.
Okay. Give us, Sylvia, give us an example of a business that is doing marketing online and how it does it.
For example, there are various boutiques. For example, there is La Epic, whereby they sell their clothes online, and they also do everything on online, and they can deliver, and so on. And some other agricultural businesses do sell online.
Okay.
And there's this also online, like well-known online business, for example, Jumia.
Okay.
Yes,
so shall talk about a number of examples, just like you've had members. Now, that's on Jumia. We all know Jumia, I'm very sure. So you've had one of the ways Jumia advertises is having the products available online. Okay. So that's, for example, imagine I didn't know what they have in store. Okay. But the mere fact that maybe I get nowadays they have those SMS notifications. The moment I get that SMS notification, it's a system already in place that can be used to market the business. I can be compelled to tap on the link, and on tapping the link, I'm able to connect their web photo. Then having connected to their web photo, so that I'm able to find even more products than what I would imagine. Meaning, I'm able to make choices for which product to buy, and so on. So thank you very much, Sylvia. Let's have Bahati Emmanuel.
You're welcome, sir.
Let's have Bahati Emmanuel next as Colin prepares. Yes, Bahati. Bahati, can you unmute yourself and speak as Colin prepares? Bahati, can you hear me? Bahati is absent, so he has missed today's attendance is not there. Let's move on to somebody else. Colin, can you take on from there? Colin, can you hear me? Colin. Okay, I think Colin has used the chat. Let me go to the chat and see what. I have a problem with the microphone. Can you use the chat, the way you've used it, to send us your submission, Colin? If your microphone has a problem. I'm waiting. Okay, as I'm waiting for Colin to use the chat, let me go to Goldfish Asasira. Goldfish Asasira, you are next as Kabantu prepares. To each one of us must say something. Please, members, you should know this.
Yes. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Yeah, information systems have helped in promoting more security in business. For example, the use of CCTV cameras, which has promoted more security in businesses. Most of businesses nowadays, it's very hard to find that they have not installed security cameras.
Okay. Thank you very much. So you find that one of the ways to, just having a business that is booming is not good, is not enough. Okay, the business could be working very well, very fine, but lack of monitoring can ruin the success of the business. So amongst the ways of monitoring the business is through electronic systems, such as we have talked about CCTV cameras. You find that with the CCTV camera, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to be fixed physically to be set on the premises of the business physically. You can even just monitor using your mobile application on your mobile phone, on your smartphone. Okay. Nowadays we have, for example, those businesses, those companies that deal in transport. Okay. For example, if I have a business as in a fleet of cars or trucks, and they need to know in real time where each and every truck is. So with the use of information systems, specifically content-based, it is very easy to monitor. So, Sylvia, please turn off your microphone. Okay, I've done it from my side. So you find that it is very easy to track the movement of the goods, the movement of the, for example, the staff. In case they're using company vehicles, you can easily know whether they are on duty or not, because sometimes find that for them to be on duty, maybe they are field-based. You expect somebody to be in Gulu, but maybe if this person is supposed to be in Gulu, you are seeing that he is elsewhere, maybe is in Congo. So it helps to enforce security on the business premises and on the products that we're able to offer. Then we find that even security in terms of protecting the information, the sensitive information that belongs to the business. For example, through use of encryption systems to encrypt the information that is being transacted, that is being transmitted. Look at, for example, this normal ordinary passwords. Okay, in fact, because we have systems that are computer-based, we can, among other things, secure our information using a number of tools such as use of passwords and other administrative tools. Let me have Adrian Walter. I think he has a message in the chat. Let me first check before you speak to us. We are talking, what are we talking about? Okay, we are talking about the role of information systems in business. That's what we are talking about. Okay, so in case you didn't get the question, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the role of information systems in business, and I want each one of the members to contribute and say something. That's how I handle my classes usually. Each one of us will not just be in Kamori, must say something at the end of the day. Then let's move on. So I asked Adrian. I think as Adrian is, since he has just asked for the question, meanwhile, let me move to Kabantu, Josephine, then I'll get back to Adrian. Kabantu, please take on from there. Each one of us has to say something at the end of it. Yes, Kabantu? That one is absent. Okay, noted. So Kabantu is absent. Let me move on to Chigundu before I go back to Adrian Walter. Chigundu Nasa.
Yes.
Yes. Can you take on from there?
Morning, class. Me, I think information systems have reduced the expense on advertising. For example, like boutiques. These days, you can go on Facebook and market for free in groups, in what? Yet those days you had to move from radio to radio like that to TV stations. Yet nowadays you can do it on an app at a free charge.
Okay, thank you very much. Sorry, you talked about operational costs. So the information systems help reduce operational costs, the cost of doing business. Among the costs we are talking about, as specifically pointed out, advertising costs. Previously, with what radios he has put it. Nowadays, personally, I'm in about 50 WhatsApp groups. Okay, and out of those 50 WhatsApp groups plus, each one of them at least has a minimum of 50 people as well. So if you have to look at 50 groups times 50 participants, that's about, I don't know how many people I'm able to connect to in real time at no cost. Okay, then if you have to look at other tools such as, for example, a website, you learn, for example, the university has so many courses that it's offering, which courses, in case we have advertised, would call for going to the print media, okay, and print out and present all the courses that are available. However, nowadays in this digital era, I find that it's very easy, instead of wasting all our resources and money, we just go to the website and upload all the information about the courses we have to offer. Remember, with the print media, amongst the costs, of course, the recharge, of course, per how much space you are using. On top of that, also, if you want to use, let's say, full color, you find that you have to pay an extra fee in case you are to brand and blend, okay, your products. Remember, with the websites, for example, I can use as much graphics as I want, as much multimedia tools, including, for example, pictures, including colors, including videos, including audio, including other effects such as machu, okay, and so on. So with the cost of doing business in terms of advertising becomes very low, just like the previous presenters put it. Let's move on to the next person, who is, that one was, is it? Who was it? Can you please remind me your name so that I don't come back to you?
Yeah, it was Chigundu Nasa.
Okay, Chigundu. Okay, thank you, Chigundu. Let me go back to Walter. I think he also has a message. Let me see if he has given us his point via. Not yet. Chigundu has not. Okay. Yes, Walter, can you speak to us? You are now the next person to present, to give us a point. Edwin Walter is again absent. Kabantu Josephine? Actually, it's Jocelyn, not Josephine. Jocelyn. Somebody is asking, for real, what are we talking about? I don't know. I really don't understand what's wrong with some people. I've re-echoed the question several times. Now they're asking me for the same thing again. Okay, Maria Agnes. Maria Agnes, can you take on? We're discussing the role of information systems in business today. What do you think information systems can do in business? Which role does it play? Okay, which role does an information system play in a business? Or which benefits can it offer to the business if you have to adopt those of any given information system you know of? Yes, Maria. I think she's also absent. Josephine is absent, Maria is absent, Adrian is absent. Let's move on to the next person. This is Liaka, Selina. Selina, can you take on? I think Selena is also absent. Some people just sign in and go. Okay, it's like she wants to speak.
No, I'm not absent. I'm not absent.
Okay, now can you speak to us?
Decision making. It
You
has
don't speak
eased
enough.
the process of decision making and simplified the process of. Sir, you can't hear me.
I can hear you loud and clear now.
Okay, as I was saying,
Yes.
I said it has.
Yes, can you speak?
It has eased the process of decision making and simplified the process of delivering. Take, for example, I said it has eased up, for example, how people used to go to the markets before, just do it on their phones. Like it where you incur costs, now you can do it over the phone.
Your network is not stable. But I've fixed decision making anyway. You will find that as a manager, for example, it is very easy to, if I'm to look at decision making, it is very easy to take a decision based on the information we have in the system. For example, as a manager, I want to look, today is Friday, we want to prepare for the weekend, okay? So we are trying to bring in new stock, we are stocking for the weekend. So for me to determine which products to bring in and which ones not to, I might need to look at the previous performance. For example, during the weekends in the last maybe 2-3 years, okay, how have we been performing? Which products have customers been buying more? Okay, which products don't make sense during the weekend? Okay, we are turning towards Christmas. Okay, which products do customers usually buy during November, December? Okay, which products don't sell during such festive periods? Okay, how about during January when people are broke? Okay, when they have their money all spent during Christmas, which products do they need more? Of course, in fact, in such a period, they are buying more of scholastic materials, okay? Why? Because kids have to go to school by all means, whereas some of the luxurious products are not so much important. So you find that it is very easy to take a decision based on the information we have, okay? This information can guide us on the course of action to do for the survival of our business in a very stiffly competitive business environment. Let's have Masiko Wallen next to give us a point.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Morning, class.
Good morning.
The information system, it has helped in the improved on the entertainment. For example, the Chibanda Express, people they download the app and then they watch films instead of going and buy the CDs to watch films. So it has helped in the what? The entertainment process. Thank you.
Okay, now, Masco, can you relate to how the business can benefit out of that?
Yes.
Yes, can you continue? Masco, can you relate your point to, for example, I have a business, okay? I want to use information system and I want to adopt at least one given information system. Which role will that system play in my business? For example, someone has talked about cost reduction and we saw it works. Another one has talked about advertisement and we have seen how it works, whereby I can send products, I can send pictures of my products with prices attached. Then customers are able to choose which product to buy. How about entertainment? Anyway, I have somebody by names of 6 having his hand or her hand up. I don't know whether she wants to build on that point. 6, do you want to build on that point?
So according to the entertainment issue, I would like to say it goes ahead, the information technology goes ahead to bring about the development of tunes or animations that may go ahead to boost the marketing of certain business. For example, the MTN Kabode advert that was used by tunes to advertise more of the product.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Let's now move on to, I think Maria finished. Can you mute? Okay, we have Asasi, her hand is up.
Yes.
Yes, Asasi.
To build on this point of entertainment.
Asasi, the network is in slow motion. We can't hear you.
Right to build entertainment. I've said I would like to build on his point of entertainment.
Yes, go ahead.
You're getting me clearly, eh?
Yes.
Now on entertainment, take an example, BJ Junior and all the people that translate movies. Formerly, they were selling just CDs, but using information systems and everything, they have built a network and an app called Mono Watch, and you have subscribed to it, 30,000 per month. So they are earning online. You have subscribed, then you watch. So they are earning.
Okay. So that means actually, in a way, it has also helped in first of all in job creation or creating employment for people, and also income generation at the same time. Okay, thank you very much for that wonderful submission. 6, your hand is still up. I don't know whether that's your real name, but your hand is still up. Can you please lower it? Except if you want to say something.
So I would like to give another point which goes by if IT goes ahead to help the restoring of records. For example,
there's a lot of noise in your background. Can you please first work on that? Let me first see. Okay. Okay, I've muted you first. First work on the background noise. Then you'll speak again. I've turned off your microphone. Okay. When you are done with background noise, you'll raise your hand again and I'll give you space to speak. Let's move on to, we have Mawa Maurice Frank. Mawa Maurice Frank, we are discussing the role of information systems in business today. Why do you think we need to use information systems in business, and more so computer-based information systems? Frank, can you take on from there? Okay, as Frank is thinking of what to give us, we have some people in the chat, and amongst them, let me see. Okay, so I think Adrian Waters talked about has helped one to get associated to other business personnel. Okay. Some people are disturbing me on my phone, so I'm now back. So we have, it has simplified the storage. Yes, very good storage of data. So with the use of information systems, for example, we have ARMS, that one for records, for keeping academic records, results. So you find that it's very easy now to keep the records about students' performance, just like any other business can as well be able to keep records about let's say sales. You can keep records about employees, records about maybe supplier information, and so on and so forth. Then in the same point, Colin Kanabi has also gone ahead to talk about simplifying communication. It's a very good point as well. Nowadays, for example, using an information system right now in the name of Zoom, okay? We are communicating in real time, regardless of where each one of us is physically, okay? If sometimes some other businesses also have a number of tools such as email systems, okay? Emailing, whereby I can send in real time, I can send an email to a specific category of people, okay? Then you had other companies, let's say, have other systems such as WhatsApp, they have social media platforms, etc. At the end of it all, they are making communications very easy and swift in real time. At the end of it all, again, Colin Canarias talks about in the same point, the same submission, that it reduces, it saves time, first of all. That is very wonderful. Because right now, if I was to move to Kampala campus, you never know I don't know how much time I would spend to get there. Maybe because of jam and so many other hindrances or obstacles on the way. But nowadays, in real time, after the coordinator conducted me around, it was past 9. But in real time, I was able to create the link and then pass it on to her, and then she was able to share it with all the other members from wherever they are. Then you also talked about saving costs. Of course, if you are to move physically, you find that among other things, you have to incur cost of transport, cost of feeding where we are heading. Nowadays, they can even just have my lunch with other family members at home than wasting another extra cost. Let's say breakfast and lunch. Of course, and other costs that are associated with the use of a physical engagement with the clients, with the customers, with the service providers, name it. Then naturally, it has talked about the same, that is communication in business. That is very good and very true. Then she has talked about provision of services such as education. That is also true. Currently, there is the online education through. Okay, that is okay. Then we have Mbira and Adley. Mbira Adley has talked about anybody. Oh, somebody is having out of noise. I don't know who this one is. Can you get your Fiona? Let me meet you. Can you get sure your microphone is on? Let me mute everybody. Okay. I'm trying to turn off all the microphones, but I'm turning on back. We have Mbira has talked about enabled business to be more productive. It is very true, because since you don't have to waste out of time, you're able to do more. Okay, that is very true. Then Mogasha Darwin has talked about saving time. I think it has already been said by some other discussants, such as they are in Uganda looking for potential buyer in Indonesia. Okay. Then Semogere Shirok it has eased transactions in form of wire transfer, which reduces risk of moving large sums of money. That is true. Nowadays, we find that if, for example, in case I need money or I need to pay for goods and services, I have my money in the bank and I'm supposed to pay somebody who is, let's say, in the bank, let's say in Kampala, then I'm heading to the village, let's say whichever village you can imagine of, okay? I don't have to move with cash, bulk cash, because it comes with so many challenges. That is including security challenges. So it becomes very easy for you to make transactions online, whereby money can be wired right from the bank account to the destination that is supposed to go. Then Rebecca has talked about helps in monitoring, controlling employees. That is very true. For example, when look at, if I may use the most common example, we all know the Parliament of Uganda. We're able to know which MP has shown up today in plenary, okay, and who has not reported. We don't have to keep every day coming with the register, reading name by name, the way we used to have it in school. But nowadays, because of technology, you can, because of the digital technology, using, for example, the biometrics, it is very possible for each and whoever employee comes in is able to have their details captured, so that at the end of it, all the team is able to report that today's attendance, we had, let's say, 50 employees, so and so attended, so and so didn't attend, so and so came late, so and so left early, okay? So it is very easy to monitor. Sometimes even actually even use 3 days of cameras as well. We are able to monitor the employees' actions, what they are doing in real time. Then we have Mugash, I think it has already been said. Oh, let me see. Mugasha Darwin said that it also helps in accessing of all financial records for a long time. I think in general, it also, generally, his point is about managing records, okay, for a long time. Why? Because once you store something electronically, it's not like when you are storing it physically, because with physical, it comes with so many challenges which can put that information at risk. Then I've helped it to improve health. Maybe I'll ask Sengoba to expound on that one. I didn't get it well. Then giving an example of X-rays machine. Okay. Okay. So let me go back to the, let me turn on the microphones, but please, when I'm turning on the microphones, you misbehave, I'll just push you out of class so that you don't have to make a lot of noise for other members that are in class. So now I'm going to ask the members that are going to present or to discuss to turn on their microphones. I'll ask Tayewa David. Over, your microphone is on yet, you're not allowed to turn on yet. I will only by the way, this is how we use Zoom, members and ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Let me first mute all and I explain this. Always ensure, as long as you are not speaking, always ensure that your microphone is off. Okay? Should only turn on when speaking, when given a chance to speak. And immediately after finishing, always practice this, that you should always turn off the microphone immediately after speaking. Otherwise, you reach a point and you will embarrass yourself. So please, you should master that. Let me turn on again the microphone. Let me enable microphones all now. I have enabled the microphones, but please only turn on when given the chance to speak. And after speaking, turn off. There is this village, I don't know who. Okay. Okay, Tayewa, can you now turn on, because you've been turning on the microphone. Can you turn on and speak? However, David, can you speak now? He's now not speaking, yet he has been turning on the microphone all the time. Okay. Balaga de Paul, can you speak to us? Balaga, can you turn on the microphone and speak? Meanwhile, as Balaga is turning on the microphone, I have a message in the chat which says it interconnects people of different types from different parts of the world. That is very true. So in fact, maybe in our business, we're using social media platforms to communicate, okay? So it helps to bring staff together, maybe as employees of the same organization, or people are dealing in the same product. Then I'm waiting for Balaga de Paul to speak. Okay, in case somebody has any point that we have not put forward, please can you raise up your hand maybe? And we give you platform to speak. Okay, so it's like members have exhausted all, but when you look at my screen, we have tried, okay, I have tried to have all the points exhausted. Among others, for example, we can talk about operational excellence. We're able to bring new products and services. For example, I look at StarTimes, okay? StarTimes is a pay TV, okay? But in their advertisement, because of the use of information systems, I've realized that these people are also engaged in online selling, okay? That's something I've just realized of recent, that I can, once I have StarTimes, I can also, the way Jumia works, I can also be able to buy or to order for goods and services, okay? How is it possible? It's because of the use of computer-based information systems. You find so many other businesses are, because of the adoption of such systems, they're able to bring new products, new services on board, okay? Then customer and supplier intimacy. Sometimes there's a way customers feel, okay? If you are using, let's say, the traditional system to conduct business, and then your computer is using something which is computer-based, there's a way customer feel and there's a way customer believe more in the one that is using streamlined, computerized systems, and they will, at the end of it all, end up buying such goods and services, whether they are of low quality physics practically, whether they are even more expensive, but they already develop intimacy with such products. Then we have already talked about improved decision making, then competitive advantage, then the firm is able to gain competitive advantage. Why? Because for you are looking at competing at the global market, whereas the would-be competitors are only physically present. Meaning, for example, if you are, let's say you are in Mango or whichever village you are coming from, you are only able to reach out to customers who are within that physical, geographical village, okay? And you're not able to reach out to people, let's say people who are within Kampala, let's say beyond, if you're in Mango, you can't reach out to people who are in Kawempe, people who are in Mukono, people who are in Jinja, people who are in Iganga, people who are in Koboko, Arua, name it, people who are in Kenya, and so on. So at the end of it all, somebody who is having their business managed through use of such systems are able to compete more favorably against those that don't have such systems in place. And then you're also talking about such systems can help support the survival of the business. For example, if you could flash back on 2020 from March up to present, there are academic institutions that have not yet resurrected, okay? So meaning if you are in the same basket with the such institutions and for you already operating, it means that even the little clients they had, chances are high that such businesses may not resurrect again. Okay? Then not only academic institutions, but you can think of so many other examples whereby, for example, somebody had their business, maybe it's a shop or any business you can think of, they are only operating through the face-to-face interactions. Now here comes the challenge whereby, for example, total lockdown, there would be customers are not allowed to move to your business. That means as long as customers are not able to move to your business, the business is closed. So since the business is closed, it means that you're not making money. Okay. Whereas with the business that is able to serve online, it first of all is open 24/7. Therefore, it can perform or it can operate all the time. Secondly, it's able to reach out to customers from wherever they are, whether there is lockdown or no lockdown, the business is moving. Whether it is raining or it is shining, customers are able to book and able to make orders from wherever they are and have their orders placed in real time. And so many other benefits you can think of in as far as the use of information systems are concerned. When I look at the chat, I have some messages. Let me check them out. I've just, this is who? Walagade, I speak about what? I don't understand your message. Walagade Paul. I speak about what, please? I didn't understand that. Okay, Aldrin has talked about source of income and employment. That is true. And we've already discussed that. But I didn't understand you and your message is kind of rude. I speak about what, please? Okay, I didn't understand your message anyway. So now, I want to introduce you to this system in case you didn't know what it is and how it works. First of all, like I said, we are training ourselves to operate regardless of the circumstances, just like we have discussed in today's session. So we don't know what tomorrow will bring. Okay? Since we don't know what tomorrow will bring, whether there is lockdown or no lockdown, for us shall continue operating, shall continue studying, having our lectures. So in the same vein, even after Ndege or even during Ndege, as long as we have businesses, we are now aware that we should integrate information system use in those businesses, which systems are computer-based, so that the businesses don't have to be on standstill just because the physical operations have been halted. So it means that shall be having most of our classes online so that we get used to the new normal. And for that matter, therefore, I shared the link that we are, actually it's the link we are using right now. We shall be using the same link for all information systems lectures, okay? Fundamentals of information systems lectures, we shall be using the same link throughout. Now, the same thing is going to happen for the assignment. When you look at this system order, I guess many of us have visited it already. In case you visited it, you must have found this assignment here. Assignment 1. Where is it found? Okay, let me start from 0 in case someone doesn't know to get there. You'll go to your browser and type NDUELS. That is Ndwells, okay? Let me repeat, NDU standing for Ndeje. Let me repeat once again to emphasize the point. I said we shall go to the browser and type NDU standing for Ndeje University. Okay? After getting that NDU, after typing NDU, then ELS standing for e-learning system. Okay, ELS. In other words, it's Ndwells. Okay, dot NDU dot SC dot UG. That's the link we are supposed to follow. Once you press enter, after typing the URL, okay, we shall be taken to the learning management system. Once we get to the learning management system, we shall go to our faculty, that's Faculty of Science and Computing. Okay, it's number 2 on that menu after Quality Assurance Directorate. So we shall click on Faculty of Science and Computing. In case we don't know there yet, in case we've not gone there yet, but I assume that many of us have already gone there. Then once we get there, let's all enroll for, we shall all click on Bachelor of Information Technology. Once we get there, we are in BIT. Whether you are diploma or degree, we are all going to use this same link. After all, it works for whosoever goes there. Whether you are diploma or degree, whether you are BIT or BSE, we are going to use the same link. That's BIT, year 1, semester 1. Once we get there, we have all the courses for this semester. Okay? So we shall go to, once we get there, we shall go to the last course. That is Fundamentals of Information Systems. Click on it. It will ask us to self-enroll. Of course, you are supposed to be logged in. I didn't talk about logging in, but you reach somewhere to ask you to log in. In case it asks for login somewhere, before you enroll, the student number is your username. Okay. Yes, the student number is your username. You are given a student number somewhere, I'm sure. Then the password is student. The word is student, but capital S, the rest is small. In case you have challenges logging in, you will contact the ICT Service Center at Block C, Kampala campus, for help so that they can register you on the system in case you aren't registered on the system. So once you log in, you'll be able to see that assignment. Okay, you will be able to see the assignment. It is here on top, assignment 1. So you will click on that assignment to download it. Okay. So you download the assignment, attempt it, then upload it. You will download the assignment, do it, and then upload. To upload, you are going to go to the same destination where you got it. You'll see, you'll be given a button which says Add Submission. Okay? So you click on Add Submission to upload the attempted assignment. After doing so, you will be done. So this assignment is already there. You are supposed to use this remaining time, this remaining class time, to do it. Though, anyway, use this remaining time to do it. Yeah, I will not change anything, I think. since you still have time to attempt it. So for that matter, therefore, we are ending here for today, except if there are questions. Any questions, any additions, any subtractions, any complaints, anything you want to put forward, please do so. Yes, Mugasha Darwin, can you say what you want to say? No, I can't handle that background noise.
Teacher.
Yes?
Yes, teacher. Yes, I was wondering, how do you find your number when you're trying to find out the code?
Student number. Have you paid tuition before?
Tuition,
Have you
not yet.
paid tuition?
Not yet, not yet.
Not yet. I'm not sure.
Yes.
I think I'm not sure if the admission letter has the student number, but anyway, let me first ask the members whether they don't have student numbers and where they got these numbers from. Let me first mute some individual here that is making up with this for us. Please, this gentleman Chimara Padis, I'm muting him and then he's turning himself on again. Sengola, do you want to answer how to get the student number?
No, sir. I just
Sengola, do you want to answer that? Oh, there's a lot of noise. Let me turn you off. Sengola, please, your microphone is making background noise. Okay. What you do to get student number, I'll send you to the same office, ICT Service Center at Block C. Okay? On the upper floor. I think they'll be able to help you regarding student numbers in case you don't have one. Then I have Tayebwa David, your hand is up. Yes, Tayebwa.
We are requesting for the soft copies of that work you had on your
on my
systems.
On what? I didn't get your question.
We are requesting. I've said,
yes.
We are requesting for the soft copies of that work, the one you had on your computer, of that work of information systems.
I will say after you have finished submitting the assignments. Then also something I forgot to tell you is that please ensure that your work is unique. It shouldn't resemble anybody else's work. And don't just go copy and paste from the internet. Please use your brains to do this assignment. Once I get similar works, all the members will get a 0 that have similar works. Okay, student number is always on the admission letter. Yes, someone has answered where to get the student number. Please, those without student number, go to your admission letter on top. Asasa said that it is there. How are we supposed to hand in the work? I've talked about it. That is Kabantu Joseline. I said you'll go to, first of all, go to the system to access the work. Then the same point where you find that assignment, when you click on it, it will give you the option of adding submission. So you click on add submission to submit the assignment on the same system. Can't we do the assignment later? Why later? I don't know if you want to do later, but you're supposed to start now. And Alibad catches the one. Student number, okay, that one I've already read it. It has to be PDF. Okay, it can either be PDF or Word. One of the two is allowed, either Word or PDF. I think I have exhausted all. I have 4 hands up. Yes, Serena, Riaka.
So when is the assignment due?
I can't hear your sound is not loud enough.
So the question is, the assignment due?
Sorry?
When is the assignment due?
The assignment is already active right now as I speak. You are supposed, anyway, I gave you some allowance of up to Sunday. So you are free to do it now and finish, but latest Sunday at midnight. I think I've answered you. Then I have Sengola still. I don't know if your background is now okay. Sengola, can you now speak to us?
Yes, sir. Hope you're getting me.
We are trying with some noise. You are putting your microphone too close to your mouth, I think.
Is it fine now?
Can you speak, Sengola? Yes, better. Don't put too close again.
Is it okay
noise.
now?
It's now okay. Yes.
Okay,
it's now okay.
I just wanted to inquire. You took us through the system of going to the system of the school, how to access the work. But the problem you talked of there's where you talked of logging in, and on logging in we had where they asked for the password, and we said the password is the student's number.
The password is student. Capital no. The username is student's number. You write the number that you have, okay? Your student number.
Okay.
Someone has said that the student number is on the admission letter on top somewhere. Okay? Username is your number, not registration number, but student number. Please mark my words clearly. So then the password is, you write the word student, but in the rest is small except the first letter, which is S. I think I've answered you as well. We have Mugasha, Darwin. Your hand is up.
No, sir, it wasn't.
Okay. Can you lower it then, if it's not? Then I have some messages again. I didn't understand, please, I didn't understand what Sengoba means by please, sir. Then Baraga Depo, we are requesting to help us write the procedure to the assignment. I've already echoed it. I'm totally lost. I don't know where you are lost. Share to us the link of Ndwells. I shared it already. I said, let me re-echo the link. I said the link is ndulS.ndu.ac.ug. That's the link. Then once you get there, you will see the faculties and the programs. Select Faculty of Science and Computing. Once you do that, you will be taken to, let me go back to, yes, you'll be taken to this page that is going to come on my screen. Okay? So once you get to this, okay, so you select the faculty after typing the link I shared on the screen, you'll be taken to this screen. Once you select the faculty, the next screen will come, which is this one. I said we are going to enroll for BIT, all of us. Of course, each one of us can go to their specific course, but it's all the same. So let's all go for this one here, BIT. When you click on it, the BIT will load. and it will give us all the semesters. We are in BIT on semester 1, so we shall select BIT on select semester 1. Then it will show us the courses for this semester. We shall look out for the course we are interested in. In this case, it's fundamentals of IS. Click on it. It will ask you to self-enroll. Click on self-enroll. Then you'll be able to access whichever is there, including the assignment, and of course the notes are also there as well. So I think I've answered your queries regarding how to access. I don't know where Adrian Walter is lost, but I'm sure all other members have been following. Asas Raywan is up again. Yes, Asasira.
So when is the deadline for handing in?
I've already said that. I said I've given you enough time up to Sunday midnight. Though you can even go there and do it right now and submit. Only ensure that your work is unique. Doesn't resemble anybody else's work for you to get marks. If it's not unique, you get a 0. And don't just copy from the internet and paste, because other members are going to do so. I think I've answered all the queries. So we are going to end here for today until we have a class at 2. Okay. So let's meet at 2 for introduction to IT. Have yourselves a wonderful lunch.
Members. Bana ya mazokola boya nsindikireko konfa.
Jonathan.
Obuzibu bwali bwaki musajja?
Wano wetulaga tugenda kufa.
We mutave muganda.
Bannange musindike wakana muveewo.
Omusajja akyaliko abawulira.
Boss. Okufa kutuuse.